Would you say is the biggest buzzword in the endurance sports community right now? VO2 max this, VO2 max that, but it's just a couple of cool sounding words if you don't understand what it is and how to use it. And the last part is the most important. Simply put, it is how much oxygen your body can take in and then use. Think of it like an engine. The bigger the engine, the more work you can handle. About 50% of it is genetic, but the other half, that's what we can train. Number one, intensity. This is where most people mess up. You want to be working around a 3K to a 5K effort or 1.5 mile to 3 mile effort. If you go too easy, you won't be creating enough stimulus. If you go too hard, you won't be able to finish the workout. Intervals are a popular training choice for this. You want the reps to be between 2 and 5 minutes long. That is the range where your oxygen system is maxed out, and that is what we want. Now, people think it's all about the physical output, but the rest is just as important as the work. Your rest should be between 50 and 100% of the time it took you to complete that last interval or rep, but it should never be longer than the rep itself. If you rest over that, you completely lose the stimulus you're looking for. And of course, you have to talk about volume. If you are a more experienced endurance athlete, you're looking for between 5 and 8 kilometers or 15 and 30 minutes of work. If you are more of a beginner, it will be less. And this is the mistake that most people make. They overcomplicate VO2 max training. It does not have to be fancy. It can be as simple as some really hard sets of burpees. 2 to 5 minutes of really hard effort, equal time on the rest, and repeat for multiple rounds. You are getting the same stimulus, just a different movement. If you are looking to train this with running, a simple example would be 6 to 8 rounds of 800 repeats at your 5K pace. That pace needs to be a controlled and repeatable effort. Execution is the most important part of this. This is one of the few types of endurance training that has to be really accurate. That's why when you see people training like this, they're always on a track or using a reliable GPS, like a Garmin or a Coros. These help you learn what the effort should feel like and look like. It is important to understand that you're going to get to a point where training this thing gets harder. Early on, it's typical to see between a 20 and 30% increase in VO2 max, but you're just mostly going to get better at using it and not raising it. And if you don't care about your endurance times, VO2 max is one of the most reliable indicators of long-term health. They say if you want to live longer, start with this. I'll drop all of the codes to my studies in the description below. Enjoy and happy training. Follow for more.